What's going on, everybody? Who's out there? Who the heck is out there? I'm just chilling over here. It's Saturday. Normally we'd be riding or racing, but today we just stayed home and just chilling. Did some yard work, getting some things done. Did some cleaning. Did some quad maintenance, all that good stuff. Having a beer. What's up, William? How's it going? What are you up to today, William? What's up, Nuno? What are you doing today, Nuno? You working? Probably not working now. What's up, trying to hit 1K subscribers without vids? How's it going? We did a lot of cleaning today. We cleaned the friggin' truck. You can see the truck back there. We cleaned the camper. We cleaned the wife's car. We cleaned the new work van. Look at the camper, all friggin' shiny. Clean that. We got our hypers in, guys. We got our hypers in this week. So we mounted those up. That'll be a video coming up soon. If you guys are on my TikTok, I did a little short video on there. And then we're just letting them sit on the rims for now. And then maybe tomorrow or early next week, we'll do the tire balls install. That'll be another video. We got our Reckless in. We got to do that. That'll be another video. Then we got round 3 of the NIO series next week. That'll be another video. What's up, Brad? Last race went good. I took the win. It was awesome. Got into the lead on the 3rd lap and was able to hammer down and win by a pretty good margin. It was definitely an awesome race. Had a few first lap struggles. Flipped over. Made a couple mistakes here and there, but luckily after that I kind of got into my groove, settled in, and it was a great race. Definitely a good race. We also took the points lead, which is awesome. We're ahead by like 4 points, which is good. So hopefully we can grab another win next week at round 3, Broome and Tioga. Yeah, I need definitely excited to have a new set of tires. Oh, that stinks, Brad. Yeah, I was gonna go. I was actually gonna do some mountain biking today. I was gonna go to the bike park in New Hampshire, but no one wanted to go, so I figured we'll probably just do an easy ride tomorrow with the wife and my buddy Will. And we figured we'd just get some stuff done around the house today, which was good. Always good to do that. We did a little bit of editing this morning. Got a couple videos done on the mountain bike channel, and then we got a video done on this channel. And then we worked in the garage for a couple hours, got those tires mounted, and then we cleaned a whole bunch of crap. It was definitely a good day. Beat. Right, Nuno? I'm liking the number 3. There's nothing wrong with that. I earned it. Might as well run it. Probably in a couple of weeks, Nuno, we'll head back to MX 101 if you want to go. I think you'd really like that place. It's fun. I do have your battery too, Nuno. I did not order grips, but I will order those. Those usually come in pretty quick. I don't think they're back ordered, but I'll get those ordered soon. This way you can have those. I can give you those in the battery in one shot. You guys watched the GNCC race today, or was anybody there? I watched the live feed at the end. Looks like Walker Fowler got another win. Bryson Neal had it. I guess he had a little get off on the last lap and lost a little time. Got hung up with a lapper. Hit a truck, I guess, something like that. So it's definitely a bummer for him because he had not a huge lead, but he was ahead by like five seconds or so on that last lap or whatever it was. It might have been the 3rd lap. I don't know if it was the 3rd or 4th lap, but definitely a bummer for him. I saw that Hunter Hart had some issues with the dust. It looked like he was washing out his eyes. When he came in, I think it was at the end of lap 2. Looked like he was struggling with the dust. That's definitely no fun, guys. I know how it is. I wear contacts, so when there's a dusty race, it stinks for me. You just got to try to stay out of it. I don't think there's any tricks. I was thinking about wetting my goggles, like wetting the foam, so it would kind of collect the dust instead of going through, but I don't know if that would even work. Wes Clark, I'm not sure on carbs. I'm an EFI guy. Maybe somebody can chime in on a good carb here. Not too sure on carbs. Trying to hit 1K. Raptor Plastics, I'm not sure. I know the ones I got, the blue ones and even the black ones, those were just about $500 from Rocky Mountain. Not sure on the Raptor 250. They're probably going to be, I would imagine, $200 or $300. But right now, like, you can't even get any plastics for anything. So, what's up, Justin? Oh, that's awesome, Brad. Yeah, he had a good race. He went 1-1, right? Took both moto wins and won. He's a beast, that kid. It's incredible. Oh, that's 2 for Jet Labs. People are saying, trying to hit 1K. Jet Labs carbs. Check those out, I guess. Yeah, plastics are expensive. That's kind of the crappy thing. I would like to get another set, but you can't even get them. Can't even get them. Ah, freaking cold Miller Lite, boys. It's freaking good. Justin, you're not riding today or nothing? No riding? No motocross practice or anything? Nine and 9. Was that last week or was that today? Cheers, AK Luke. Hey, you got to start somewhere, Justin. You know what I mean? You think Joel Hetrick won his first race? No way. He climbed up that ladder. You just next time maybe you'll go 8-8 or 7-8 or 6-8. Who knows? You never know. Just got to keep doing it. You'll get there. I got like 14 people in here. Oh, that's awesome. Where did you guys go? That's right, William. Practice makes perfect. Absolutely. Gotta practice. Oh, that was a couple weeks ago. Where'd you guys go riding today? I'd love to meet up with those guys, man. They seem like a good bunch of dudes. That's right, Brad. One race at a time. That's all you can do. Have you guys been checking out the last 2 races I posted? Round 1 and round 2 of the Noah series? The race vlogs, what do you guys think? If you guys notice, I have been wearing my camera on my helmet, so taking the chance. There's been a few people that wear them, so I figured, you know, might as well just join the club. What's up, Andre from Holland? That's cool. Cheers, Andre. What time is it there right now? It's gotta be like nighttime, no? Or is it early morning? What's up, next adventure? Well, we'll have one next week, round 3, next weekend. So we'll have one maybe early, Monday, Tuesday in a week. Oh, that's cool, Justin. How far of a ride was that for you? That must have been far. Yeah, Brad, they got a ton of rain. They got a ton of rain that Thursday, and it wasn't horrible. We didn't get stuck, which was good, but it made things interesting to say the least. That's for sure. We dealt with a little mud on the last round, but it wasn't as bad. But even the last round was that was a pretty gnarly course too. So this next one, Brumatioga, some of you may know it, some of you may not, but it is a motocross track. We do get some of the motocross. We won't know how much we get until we see what they set up. Some years it's a lot, some years it's not. But it's definitely, the motocross track is pretty good there, and then they got some woods that go around it. Usually an 8 to 9 mile track. A lot of fields there though, which kind of stinks. Probably more fields than woods. Oh, 2 hours? That's not bad at all. It'd probably be like 10 for me. Oh, good luck, Caleb. Where's that at? So Andre, 23:13. So that means it's 5:38 here. So 23. I'm not too sure on military time, so that means it's got to be late, right? So it's got to be like 11:30ish. Am I right? 11:30ish p.m. Oh, D6. Nice. Good luck, man. Oh, cool, Fred. That's awesome. What's up, Abel? Mexico. That's pretty cool. What do you got for a quad, Abel? What do you got for a quad? Obviously, to make it faster, suspension is going to be the way to ride it faster. Not necessarily doing the engine mods, but suspension's where it's at. You want to do that first. Stabilizer, suspension, then engine mods. Exhaust, programmer, jet, or fuel controller, one or the other, depending on what you have. Yep, see Brad. Brad knows what's up. Suspension. It's where it's at. Whew. So who watched the GNCC race? You guys watch that? Did you guys watch the live feed, or were you there? Nobody responded to that. Walker Fowler got another win. Bryson Neal had it, and then had some. I think it was in the last lap. He got tangled up with a lapped rider, and he crashed, hit a truck, bent up his bumper pretty good, and ended up finishing 4th. So that's a bummer for him. What's up, Nigel from Illinois? Nice. Oh, that's awesome, Fred. So I'm guessing it's a YFZ. Is it a YFZ 450R? Oh, nice. 2018. That's sweet. So next round, guys, we won't be running the new quad. We're going to run the old quad, the practice quad. We did overheat the new one a little bit at the last round. My overflow bottle, the cap, came off. So I lost a little coolant because of that. Not a lot, maybe almost half the radiator. But the quad was running fine. It never shut off. It finished. We cleaned her up this week, topped off the coolant. She fired right up, no smoke, no nothing. I let it run for a while. The fan came on, came off. It never got hot. So I'm going to test ride her next weekend and just make sure on a good long ride that she's good. We did order a piston kit just to have. We won't see that for 6 weeks. So we'll get a test ride on that quad, make sure she's good. And then round 4, we'll race that. But round 3, Broom to Yoga, we're going to run the practice quad. So she's all ready to go. We just got to change the tires. We'll put the new tires on her, put the quick fill on her, and she'll be good to go. Brad with the Honda kicker. You guys see Jared McClure was second, and he was second on the hole shot today. Good ride by him. I believe it was Cole Richardson in 3rd. Bryson Neal was 4th. I think Adam McGill was 5th. I think that's all I caught as far as those results go. What's up, VA Dirt Slingers? Yeah, a lot of guys got Hondas. Come on, everyone's got a Honda. Not me though. The only Honda I got is a power washer. I think that's the only thing a Honda's good for, guys. Cleaning a Yamaha. Come on, come on. Am I wrong? I think, guys, I'm pretty sure Ryan will have his new race quad for the next round of Nioa. I think he got it. He sent me a picture of it last week running. I think it's at his house finally. I think it's all set. I'm not sure if he wrote it this week or not. He may not. He may just send it and race the damn thing. But I'm pretty sure he's racing his new quad at the next Nioa. What's up, Sember? That's right, Caleb. YFZs for life. That's what I'm talking about. Oh, that's cool, Fred. Yeah, I'll have my rig there, so you should be able to find me. The red truck, like you see right there, and the fuel toy hauler. Fuel toy hauler, you can see right there. It's got a big On One Wheel 7 sticker on the back. Can't miss it. I think there's only like me and another guy that have this same camper, so we'll be parked somewhere in the very first lot, probably when you pull in on the left or the right, like right in that first flat area. That's what we always try to shoot for. Yeah, Brad, the Yamahas are good, but the Hondas, if you have a fully built setup Honda, they're just as good. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, guys, it's all about the rider. You know what I mean? 90% rider, 10% quad. So, you know what I mean? If you're not putting the work in and you're not in good shape, then it doesn't matter what you have. I've never had a fuel pump go, Nicholas, but I have had a fuel pump relay go. That's why the last couple of years now I delete that. That's part of my race cut harness, so no more problems with that. Yeah, fully built, Eric. Fully built. That would be awesome, man. VA Dirt Slingers, that would be awesome. We'll get there. We're gonna get some meetups hopefully. I was hoping to meet up with Justin this year, Pete Hager in Florida, but it didn't work out. I've been so friggin' busy at work, guys. But our Nioa season does end kind of early. I think it ends in September, so we may have some time after that. Maybe we can do a meetup somewhere and get a ride in with some of you guys. Definitely would be cool to meet up with some of you guys. The Dirt Obsession guys look like a good time. Same with Justin Sturchill, Pete Hager, all those guys. Brewer Off-Road. I'd love to go ride his woods. His trails he's got at his house looks friggin' awesome. Would love to check that out. So we'll make it happen. If not in the fall, then maybe next spring, or maybe we can plan a winter ride down south. But it'll happen. It's just got to be patient, guys. Got to be patient. Oh, that's pretty cool, Andre. Building a Yamaha 450 with a KTM 250 SX for my son. So that's a hybrid. That's friggin', that'll be sweet. Yeah, Brad, I want to go to Florida. I want to go to Croom, hit some places down there. It'd be nice to go to Durham town, but that could be a possible winter trip maybe. I'm not sure if I want to go to Florida now with how hot it is. But maybe in the fall or in the winter it would be a good trip. Eric, there's always room for the LTRs, of course. Those things are way better than Hondas. Come on, they're always allowed in the room. Absolutely, absolutely. Yeah, it does, Sember. It looks awesome. Brewer spot, definitely. Well, Nicholas, I don't know. We're already hearing rumors. Every year they fly. This is the last year they say for the YFC. We'll just have to wait and see. Every year they say that, they still keep making them. So we'll just have to wait and see if they come out with a 2022 model. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. All right, Fred, take it easy. That's cool, Brad. I'd love to do an LTR hybrid. Do the LTR 450 with the CRF 450 engine. That would be a sweet motocross setup. Yeah, the LTR has like it's like the best handling machine out there. Best handling chassis. Like, it doesn't need a caster bracket. It doesn't need any of that. Just the spindles are good. All that stuff is top notch. You can find them. They're out there. You're gonna pay for them though. Yeah, Brad. I think that's the best part. Center mount exhaust is badass. I'm friggin' empty, boys. I need a refill. I need a friggin' refill. What if my wife's watching? What if my wife's watching? She could bring me a refill. Maybe I can text her. What do you think? Text her on my other phone. I got my other phone here to read the comments, guys. You know what I mean? So that's how we do it. I don't know if I can text her. Let me see. She's gonna kill me. I'll send her. I'll send her a little smiley face. See if she friggin' see if she friggin' gets me a beer. All right, back to the comments. Back to the comments. Let's see. What did I miss? Nicholas. I actually had a buddy of mine, my buddy Steve. He kind of got me into quad riding. We always rode bikes together, street bikes. And then he's like, "Oh, every Sunday we ride quads. You should get one." Cost, there I go. I'll go buy a quad, which was a Honda. First quad was a TRX 400EX. And started riding with him every Sunday. And he was a really good mechanic. And then right when I started getting, started modding the thing out, like exhausting the little things was fine. But when we actually dug into the engine, I kind of went over his house one day, and I kind of just watched him. I helped him, let him kind of lead the way, and then got my hands wet once I got my KFX 450. That was my first engine tear down, engine rebuild. I cracked the cases on my first KFX 450R. Chain snapped, cracked the cases. I did buy like a whole engine, and then that engine sat for like probably almost a year. Then I'm like, something, I'm just gonna get the manual. I'm gonna tear into this thing and just do it, and that's what I did. And just took my time, labeled everything, checked the manual, and here we are now, years and years later, and I'll take anything apart. It's not that hard. You just gotta take your time, mark everything, use Ziploc bags. You can do a cardboard cutout, either one. And as long as you have the manual, you're fine. You'll be able to figure it out. Well, I didn't get mine yet, Brad. I'm still waiting for the wife. I don't know. I don't know if this phone. I don't know. This phone is shut off, but I'm on my Wi-Fi. But I'm trying to text. This was her old phone, so I'm not sure if the text will even go through or not. Maybe I should try a Facebook message. Maybe that. Well, I'm gonna have her Facebook account. Um, yeah, right. Frying pan to the head. She won't do that. Nathan, I really don't. I really have no interest in racing motocross. It's just the series. There's a good series here. It's the NEATV series, and years ago I actually did a couple races, a long time ago, on my KFX, and it was fun. It's just it's so short and boring, like 10-minute race, and you can run multiple classes, which is cool. But it's just like all the waiting around for the second moto for the other classes. Just I think you get more bang for your buck. Racing cross country, you got a 2-hour race. It's all at once. There's no breaks, so that's just me. But I do love doing motocross practice days. I love doing that. That's definitely fun. So I'll always do that. I'm not gonna race them. Yeah, two strokes are easy to work on. I've done a few. I've done a few for a couple buddies, couple dirt bikes. Before I've done a KX 250. That was a 4-stroke though. But then I just did I didn't video it just because it was my first one. So I didn't want to. I was kind of like taking my time with the manual, with my buddy, kind of learning it. So I didn't want to video it. But he had a YZ 250, 2-stroke. And then years ago, I did a top end for a friend. That was a KTM 250. So they all run pretty easy. Yeah, the XC series, the community I think is a lot stronger. While I do have a lot of MX friends, it's funny. Like I remember I can clearly remember the first time going to an MX race and going to my first cross country race. Two different worlds. Two very different worlds. Not to badmouth the motocross guys, but it's a very different vibe there. Like everybody kind of gives you the evil eye. They don't want to talk to you just yet. Whereas in the XC community, people come right up to you. Oh, nice quad, or maybe they know you, maybe whatever. But it's definitely two different worlds. Cross country is not like that at all. It's like super friendly. Obviously, in time, I made a lot of friends in the motocross series, but it's a little different. That's just how I feel. What's up, Viking? I heard you rode with JST. How was it? And you got a new Raptor too, man. Congrats. Well, Tyler, my favorite Nioa track, I won't say that this year, but last year, I'm going to give you two. I'm going to give you one, Knobby Acres. This is going to be a tie for favorite track. Knobby Acres was my favorite because that was my highest overall for the year, even though it was a dusty hell. I was 7th overall, 3rd top amateur, which was awesome. And then the tie for first also was Black Sky, because Black Sky, I'm pretty sure I got track of the year. They had the absolute best conditions the whole year. It was like perfect conditions, and it was a hell of a track. So those two are my tie for first. What's up, Arizona Kid? How are you, man? Oh, Tyler, that's awesome. Nicholas, it's not even that bad. You just take your time. I mean, shimming valves can be a pain. I've done that, but these Yamahas, you really don't have to shim the valves at all. I mean, unless you overheat the hell out of the thing, you may have to. And then you can only do that a couple times before you're going to have to send the head out and get it redone. But the timing chain, setting that, top dead center, all that, it's actually, on a 4-stroke, it's pretty easy. It's not that hard. I think, Brad, they both have their difficulty level. Obviously, motocross is hard. With jumps, there's some jumps out there that obviously I won't do. And, it's about commitment and just having a little balls. But cross country is hard in its own way. You know what I mean? I mean, cross country is a lot more physical because of the time. You got to ride for 2 hours, sometimes more than 2 hours. So, and you're riding on gnarly ass tracks. Like when we race GNCC, we ride in the PM. So the youth goes, the AM goes, and then we go. So that track is beat to hell when we get on it. So, and at Niowa, the youth goes, and then the bikes go, and then we get on it. So the track again is, it's not as bad as a GNCC because there's, you know, less people, but same thing. That track is beat to hell, and then we get out there, we beat it to hell more. So. I don't think. I mean, not all bikes hate quads. I have plenty of bike friends. You're always gonna have that rivalry. Kind of like the motocross guys. Some of the motocross guys, and this is quad guys I'm talking about. Some of the motocross guys don't like the cross country guys, and vice versa. It's just the way it is, you know. But I have plenty of bike friends, and I've also have had plenty of not problems, but you know, you go to a motocross track and the bikes are crying because we mess up the track, which is it's bull crap, but whatever. They change their attitude though when you pass them. I've noticed that. Then they don't talk too much after that, which is funny. Nice. It looks bad. I love that the plastic colors in that thing, the black and the high vis yellow. It looks badass. Thanks, Arizona Kid. I've been trying. You know, it's what I do. Try to rip it up. Yeah, Brad, with my KFX, that was something I always had to do. Um, I think it was the intake cams. You always had to tweak them every month or so. You always had to shim them, and then it would get to a point where you had that smaller shim you had, and then once that one was done, you had to send the head out. So, but the Yamahas are, that's one thing I can say about the Yamaha heads. They are super strong. Titanium valves, like they are super strong. I do run +1 valves, but I've never had an issue where I've had to shim it and like it won't start. I got to shim the valves. Never had that happen. Nathan, I honestly do want a dirt bike. Someday I may get one. I almost got one a couple years ago. Um, my buddy I work with, my partner, he just got one, and it's making me want to get one more and more. But that would be like it's not gonna be anytime soon, obviously. But I'd probably kill myself too. But I would love to get one. I really would. Anytime, Nicholas. I mean, Brad, any cross country race is hard. I mean, especially when it's not so much GNCC or Niowa. It can be any series. What's hard on machines is the weather. If you got to run a race for 2 hours in a muddy race, that's hard on a machine. I don't care where it's at. It can be at a GNCC, a Niowa, IXCR, D6. That's what tears apart machines, mud races, and crashing into trucks. Bryson Neal, if you're watching, I'm just kidding. You're right, Brad. I mean, I'm not the fastest guy out there, but I'm usually not the slowest, and I'm usually a lot older than these guys. And I go out there and I have fun. That's what it's for. It's what it's about for me. If you wanna bitch and complain about quad guys and bike guys, and I mean, you shouldn't even be there. Just go home. You know what I mean? Like we're all there to ride. You know, the community. We're still a community together, bikes and quads. We're both doing the same thing. We got to stick together for the sport. You know what I mean? Some guys ruin the sport by doing that. It's pathetic. Tyler, I mean, around here, I wouldn't be able to buy enough land to ride in. Maybe, but me and my wife have been talking about maybe buying some land in New Hampshire someday. Out there, there's a potential for enough land to have a little riding spot too. But around here, Rhode Island, everything's really small, and neighbors don't like noise like that, so they would bitch and moan. You'd have to have like a farm or something around here to really ride, and it would have to be far away. But you know, if I had Powerball, hell yeah, I would build my own motocross track. That'd be awesome, and a woods track. I'd have both, a woods track and a motocross track. All right, Arizona Kid, I'll talk to you later. Thanks for stopping by. What's up, Craig? So I watched the quad, and what I found was my cap for my overflow bottle was off. So I was losing coolant from that, and I lost about half of it in the radiator. So the quad it ran fine, but I did notice on the last lap, I noticed the engine light was on. Fan was working, all that stuff. So when I got home, I obviously washed it, filled it up, checked the oil. The oil was fine, and she started right up, super fast, no issues. So compression's still good. I let it run for quite a while, 20, 30 minutes. Just the fan was cycling on and off. I just wanted to see if the light would kick on or not, and it never did. So I'm gonna guess that it's fine, but I did order another piston just to have, but I won't see that for 6 weeks. So I said earlier, next round, round 3, I'm gonna run the practice quad. This way, I can just get one practice ride on the new quad the week after the race and make sure it's good. And if it's good, I'll race that at round 4. So just as a precautionary measure, I'm sure it's fine, but I just want to make sure it's fine. Like if I do MX 101, I can go rip for an hour. You know, that's going to build up some heat, and I'll know right away if I have a problem or not. But I think she's fine. So I just got to make sure. I think that cap just wasn't on all the way, or maybe something hit it off. I'm not sure. Oh, that's awesome, Nathan. What are you getting? A Yamaha? If it's new, it's got to be a Yamaha. Oh, Lincoln, I can rebuild an engine pretty quick. I mean, if I have all the parts, like right then and there, I mean, I can build an engine in a few hours, 3 or 4 hours, rip it apart, rebuild it. You know what I mean? Now, if I gotta clean the cases, obviously that's gonna take a little downtime because I send those out. I used to clean them myself, but I don't even bother with it anymore. It's just a pain in the ass. So obviously there's downtime with that. But if I had new cases and everything right then and there, I mean, if I have everything ready to go, 2-3 hours tops, I can friggin' build a new engine. It's super. I know the Yamaha is like like everything like memorized. It's not even. It's so easy to do those for me. Even the KFX 450s, I did a ton of those. Never did a Yamaha yet. I've done some top end work on the Hondas. I mean, but I've never done like a full TRX build. I would like to someday. I've done LTRs. I've done a couple LTRs. I've done a couple carbed YFZs. Those are easy. So they're all pretty similar in ways. Yeah, do you like it? Viking, the IXCR looks like a really good series. RWP Motorsports, the tow rig, just has a level kit. It's got 35s. I did a full delete on this truck, so EGR is gone. The DPF system is gone. I just run a tow tune. It's got the K&N filter, you know, the S&B intake. I got the SCT tuner. She's a beast. That truck's a beast. So I love this thing. 176,000 miles on it, and I deleted it at about 50. So since I deleted it, it's been awesome. I had issues when I first got it, always going into limp mode. So I was like, screw this thing, I'm deleting it. I don't even care. I still have the warranty. I'm like, I don't care. And that pretty much took care of my issues. I did update some of the cold piping as well, the intercooler piping. Some of that's been updated to some aftermarket stuff, but that's pretty much it. That's all she's got. What's up, Scott? I really want to go to Mason-Dixon. I kind of had planned to go, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. I'm not going to say no just yet, but it may work out. If I can find somebody that maybe wants to go and carpool and split the cost, then I might be there. I can't make snowshoe, unfortunately, because we have a NIOA that week, so I can't do both. You guys know I'm in the points for NIOA, so that's priority right now. I'm a little bummed about snowshoe. I was kind of definitely planning on going to that one, but we have an Iowa race that weekend, so that's definitely out. But we obviously have more GNCCs at summer break. So if we don't make Mason-Dixon, I would like to make the Mountaineer. So that could be another option. So if we don't make Mason-Dixon, maybe we'll do the Mountaineer run instead. That West Virginia, Berkeley, West Virginia, that track is freaking awesome. Oh boy, Nathan, Honda. They're good. They're all good. Once you set them up, they're fine. Yeah, that's cool, Justin. April may be a little. Well, it depends on racing. So racing every other week, it's a killer. Like, it's good, but it's bad. So it would have to be. If I go down there, it's got to be when race season's over, so I don't have to worry about keeping quads together and all that crap. Lincoln Elliott, I would love a two-stroke build someday. Someday, I keep saying that on LTR someday, maybe a 4x4. Who knows? I don't know. I would like one. Just right now, you can't get anything cheap. It's not happening. I'd like to find like a nice fixer-upper, an LTR fixer-upper, cheap money, but there's nothing around, and everything that's around is pretty expensive. Thanks, Viking. Yeah, I was moving along pretty good. I felt good. I'm telling you what, 2 races into the season, I felt good at round 1, but I definitely felt a little better round 2. I was really comfortable. The quad was working great. I had no issues with arm pump, fatigue. I was able to chase the leader down and make a pass, and then put him behind me and keep it that way. So I'm definitely pumped, and I'm hoping I can do more of that at the next round. Definitely want another win. I want it bad. I want to get this championship, guys. I want to get it, and then I think I'll be out of this class. I think I'm gonna do something else next year, whether it's a different class or maybe even take the year off. I'm not quite sure yet, but if I do win this championship in Vet A, it's gonna be a one and done. That's it. I'm not gonna race it again. So maybe I'll go Junior A, give myself another little challenge, but we'll see. It's too early to talk about that right now. That's a bummer, Scott, but I can understand it. I know where you're coming from. So definitely hope to see it. Maybe at oh shit, somebody just sent me money. How the hell do you? Oh, thanks, Nathan. That's awesome. Thank you, man. Thanks for the. I don't know if that's a super chat thing. $20. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. I can. That's an 18-pack, bud. Twisted Fence, Scott. Maybe I'll see you at that one. I thought you were there last year. Also, maybe the Potter has his own race this year. It's at a ski resort. They're saying the Ditch Banger. Maybe check that one out. Maybe you guys have been there before. I don't know, but they're saying that's going to be a hell of a race. I guess it's going to be like a mini snowshoe. Should be cool. Yeah, I guess I qualify now. My channel qualifies now for the, I guess it's super chats, or I don't know, 2 of those. There's like 2 things: super chat and another thing, stickers or something. I don't know, guys. I just hit record. That's all. That's as high as my pay grade goes, you know. But I definitely appreciate that, guys. All this money will go, like the money I make on YouTube. I just save it all. I can buy new cameras. I need a computer soon, guys. My computer is garbage, man. It's killing me. Oh, look at this. Jesus friggin' Christ. Brad, thank you, man. Thanks. $50. Guys, you don't have to give me money, honestly. That's like a couple 30 packs, I think. Thank you, guys. I appreciate it. Oh, you been there, Scott? Is it good? Yeah, hey, it definitely does. You guys know we travel a lot, so it all helps. It all helps. I just save all the money, and then when I get a little bit collected up, I can use it for a race. It would be cool if this channel grew a little bigger. It could support me, getting me back to the GNCCs. That would be really cool. But we're not there yet. Not quite there yet. So. Yeah, I appreciate it, Brad. I'm glad my videos can help people. That's why I do it. It's for entertainment too, but if they can help some people, then obviously I'm doing something right. So I'll keep doing it. You guys know that. So I enjoy it. Well, my wife never came with a refill, so I guess I'm gonna have to take a walk. I'll take you guys with me so you guys know I'm still here. I'm gonna have to take a walk and get me another freaking beer. Because I am thirsty. Did you get my text? No? I was texting you from your phone. I don't think it works though. I was even I'm live on YouTube right now. I was like, Bridget, if you're watching, get me a beer. Well, I guess you didn't hear me. So I have to get my own beer. Huh? Yeah. You didn't see it? You didn't get the notification? You guys can see. What's that? Yeah, I've been live for like 40 minutes. You guys see the trophy wall. Trophy wall, trophy wall, more trophy wall. More trophy wall. Trophies are everywhere, guys. It's not even all of them. Look. Trophies, trophies, trophies. It's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Tell you that right now. I don't even get, you guys want to laugh. I don't even get the trophies at Niowa. I don't even get them. I don't even get them. Number one, we don't wait. When we're done, we're the last race. So when we're done, we clean up, we load up, and we're out of there. So we don't wait around for trophies. Usually at Niowa, you gotta wait. Like, they don't start handing out trophies until like a half hour to an hour after the last guy finishes of that race. So we can't. We're 5-6 hours away. We can't wait that long. So we're out. But sometimes some of my buddies, my Niowa buddies, will collect the trophies for me, and that's always appreciated. And they usually give them to different people at the next race. You can get them, but I don't even get them. I just want that one thing, guys, at the end of the year. That banner. Championship banner. That's all I want. That's it. Those things are badass. What's up, Dirt Obsession? What's going on, man? I'm glad I got you into racing, Viking. That's awesome. It looks like you're enjoying it. It's addicting. I'll tell you that. It's addicting. Yeah, my wife helps me. She always will help me. She did help me a little bit when I was washing her car. She helped me. She detailed her car. I detailed all my stuff, but she'll help me. She's not afraid. She's a worker. She'll help me. She gets her hands dirty. She's a good woman. Thanks, Brad. I have a ton of them. And I had a bunch more on the floor that you guys didn't even see. It's crazy. What in the hell? Looks like we got a spammer in there. Oh, YFZ Pete. It could be one or the other. It could be rings or it could be valves. I would bet it's probably rings. Has it overheated at all? How many hours are on it? Could just need a piston or just rings, one or the other. We got two, so I don't have to get up for a little while. We'll stay on this We'll stay on this for about another half hour, then we'll wrap it up, guys. So get those questions in, get them in. We'll answer them. Definitely would like to meet up with you guys maybe later in the year. Dirt Obsession and the Viking. Definitely be cool. Even if one of those races runs later in the season, maybe if it runs past my Niowa season, I could meet you guys at one of those. That would be a good time. That's good, Brad. My wife does the same thing. She's Portuguese, man. Portuguese girls, they work. She works. She busts her ass at her job, and she does pretty much most of the cooking at home and pretty much all the cleaning, the laundry. I do help with laundry sometimes, but you know, I do the outside stuff, cut the grass, take care of the vehicles, that sort of thing, take the trash out, all that stuff. Oh no, Brad, I only have one. I used to have two, and I can't find the other one. I don't know if I lent it out to somebody or if I just lost it, but those things are awesome. And I'll have to do a little search and maybe I can kind of find who had them. But it was a guy advertising them on Facebook. It was years ago because I got that when I had my KFX. So that was like 2010, 2012, and that's when I got it. And I got two, and I got the two different nuts, the larger nut for the Yamahas and then the shorter nut for the Honda. So that thing is awesome. Craig, it's wicked easy. For me being older, and I actually got my first recluse clutch when I broke my wrist. You guys can see my scar right there, and that was from doing motocross. Hence why I don't want to race motocross, because I came up short at a jump one time and broke my wrist. That was a good time. So to kind of get back into the swing of things and racing, I got a recluse, and that was, I haven't gone back since. I obviously, sometimes in the winter, I switch back to the normal clutch, but you'll get used to it in a minute. And you can still use the clutch. You can still use it. You don't have to use it. That's the nice thing. But I do use it on all my starts. I use it just like, and it works just like a normal clutch. So I do use it on the starts, and then sometimes if I'm in tricky areas where I want to kind of clutch the bike instead of just letting it go, I'll do that too. So oh, I lost my feed here. Oh, are you kidding me? Oh, Brad, so Walsh makes them? Yeah, that thing was only like 15 bucks back then. It wasn't a lot. I mean, you could probably make one easily with a socket and a giant bolt. If you cut the socket, you could make one. You know what I mean? You get a socket that right size, you thread it, get a big ass bolt, thread that in, boom, you can make it. What's up, AT Adventure Vlog? YFC Pete, rings aren't that bad. Off the top of my head, I do not know. I usually buy the whole piston kits. So an average piston is a couple $100. So maybe the rings are like $50, maybe. Oh, Black Sky. Um, I'll have to look at the schedule, but that's probably 4 or 5 rounds away. That's kind of towards the end of the season, but yeah, all the restriction stuff in New York are like this. We don't have to wear masks. It's like good to go. So you guys shouldn't have any problems traveling and making that one. That's a good race. You guys will love that. So that'll be awesome. If you guys come to me, that'll be awesome. Oh, Lincoln Elliott, we do not have any kids. No kids. Brad, I actually ran a Hinson years ago. Oh, 8:15. They're saying My buddy Frank says 8:15. Chad is Black Sky. Um, oh, what was I saying? Oh, Brad, I like the Recluse better. I have ran Hinson before years ago on my KFX. I had a Hinson setup, and it was good clutch. But I like the Recluse, the new one, especially that Radius CX. It's a badass setup. ATV Adventure Vlog. You relaxing? You're not riding today, or did you already ride? Thanks, Startup Session. Yeah, they are nice. it's one thing if you you know, if you got an old ball joint you're replacing, you could just hammer it out. But this way, it actually saves them. You won't damage the threads. You won't damage it. So it's definitely nice. Yeah, ATV Adventure Vlog. It's still daytime. It is just about 6:30 p.m. Still daylight. We got probably another 2.5 hours of daylight here. That's late there, man. Holy crap, 1:30. That's late. You must be editing videos up this late. Oh, nice. Tomorrow ride. That's awesome. You guys ride a lot. Lincoln, I think if you just convince them to take you. What's up, Brewer? Lincoln, convince them to take you. It's a great time, not just for you, but for the whole family. I think if you take them and let them experience the atmosphere, I think they would enjoy it and be comfortable with it. You know, racing's dangerous, but everything's dangerous. So, it's not. I don't think you got to worry about that part of it. Just, you know, race within your means. Don't be out of control, crash into trees, all that good stuff. But I think if you can get them to take you, they'll love it. It's just a great community. The people are awesome. You'll love it. No problem, Brad. Thank you again, man. We'll see you on the next one. Yeah, a lot of editing. I hear that, man. It never ends. Never ends. What's up, Quad in the UK? Ryan, what drugs do I use? I don't use any drugs, Ryan. I just I try to eat right. Um, hydrate. I do I do take a few sips of an energy drink before my race, like an hour before. I like the Bang Energies. I take 3 or 4 sips of that before I race just to get my blood pumping, get me psyched up a little bit. That's pretty much it. I don't take anything. I don't need drugs. The racing is my drug. Uncle Lyle. I haven't seen Uncle Lyle in a while. What's up, Flying Brian? Uncle Lyle's probably chilling, just like I'm doing. We do got to get out. We got to get out to our local spot. It's been crazy. There's just not enough time. You guys know, there's not enough time to ride at all these places you want to ride, especially when I got a race. It's just like I usually would be riding today, but I had so much stuff to do. I figured I would take this week off and try to get some stuff done around the house, get some quad stuff done, and just relax a little bit. And then I'll be racing next week, and the week after that, I'll do a practice ride. But I'm probably gonna do motocross. Pina colada bangs are the best. All right. Oh yeah, he's the KFX homie. He's the last one in our group. Everybody else sold him. Bill just got a Yamaha. He sold his KFX. There you go, Lincoln. Get him. Just do what you got to do. Show him some of my videos. Show him like the vlog video so he can see like the atmosphere, and just tell him he's got to take you. Just, you know, don't take no for an answer. Tell him he's got to take you. Yeah, Uncle Lyle rips, man. That's why we let him lead. He like rips at just the right pace where we're not out of control, but we're having fun. Like, you know what I mean? It's like just right. Hey, what's up, Jeff? Yeah, I'm hoping to. I was hoping to um, make Mason Dixon. That's still a maybe. I was hoping to do snowshoe. Snowshoe's out. We have an Iowa, so I won't be able to make that. Worst case scenario, I'll make maybe the Mountaineer after summer break. So, oh, I gotta. Yeah, quad racer. I'm taking a break today, man. I wanted to ride, but I had so much going on. So I got a new van for work. I'm still trying to organize that. I don't get my shelves installed on that thing for another 2 weeks. So my shed is like jam packed with stuff. So trying to get I had to clean the camper today so I can get it ready for next week's race. So then I was like, all right, let me just clean the truck. Then I cleaned my van. We cleaned the wife's car. We did a little bit of work in the garage. So it was just a good day to catch up. Tomorrow we got riding bikes, so I'm still training. I may not be on 4 wheels, but being on 2 still gonna help me out. So I'm still getting ready. How hot was that quad, Frank? It was only like, I may have been in like the high 70s here yesterday. It wasn't too bad. The heat doesn't really bother me. It doesn't really bother me. I don't know why. I think I'd prefer a hot race versus a cold race. I don't like riding in the cold. I don't. Oh, what's up, Ryan? So you never raced 4 wheelers? So that's a dirt. So you got rid of a dirt bike and got a, it looks like another dirt bike, CRF 450. Whoa. Quad Nation. No, my other buddy Steve actually got me into quads. Me and Steve always rode street bikes together, and then after once I met him, we got to know him. We would ride once a week, twice a week, and then he's like, "Oh, every Sunday we ride quads," and I'm like, "All right, that sounds cool." He's like, "You should get one," and I ended up getting one, and here I am, 15, 16 years later, racing them now. Oh, it looks like a ATV Adventure Cloud. Some of those places you ride look so awesome. I would love to go out there someday. Thank you for wishing me well. Oh, that's cool. So you guys have a 2 stage enduro channel. Oh, that's awesome. What's up, Doc Shop? Get into a line? What do you mean? Get into a line? Oh, get into a live stream. Yeah, finally, right? I didn't announce. I just kind of do these things. I was just chilling. I figured, let me just go live for a little bit, see what everybody's up to, you know? Oh, that's cool, ATV Adventure Vlog. I'll have to check that out. Oh, okay. Street legal. That's sweet. All right, Lincoln, I'll see ya. Yeah, it'd be cool. Definitely be definitely be cool to get out there someday. I definitely would love it. I'm sure you got enough 4 wheelers out there. I wouldn't even have to bring one. I could probably ride one of yours, right? Oh, Doc, the race went good. We took the win, so I can't complain. I battled for 2.5 laps or so before I made the pass for the lead, and then once I got into the lead, I checked out. So never looked back. Ended up winning by about 4 minutes. It was a good race. Felt good. Quad did good, so can't complain. Oh, 85, Frank. Yeah, that's pretty hot. That's cool. You're running the air shocks, Frank? You're running the air shocks, right? We gotta get you on. We're gonna get you on a nice set of springers, man. A nice set of springers. B&R Fox springers. Those things are awesome. Walker Fowler's racing on those now, guys. You guys know that? Walker Fowler runs the B&R springers now. And he won today. If you didn't know, he won. All right, ATV Adventure Vlog. I'll see you next time. Thanks for checking out the live stream, man. Well, you could do the easy ones, Ryan. I mean, the exhaust, things like that. You don't have to tear apart the engine, but all the bolt-on stuff, I'm sure you can handle that. That's all easy stuff. Oh, that's good, Doc. Oh, what's up, Jeremy? I mean, I don't have a two-stroke to ride, but if I had one, I would ride it. I mean, probably just for fun. I don't think I would race it, only because you don't want to race those for cross country. It just beats the hell out of them. You don't want. That's something you break it out on a Sunday ride with the boys, and that's how, or the motocross track on a Saturday. You don't want to race those things. It's too expensive. You want to keep them nice. You know what I mean? We will quad in the UK. We're gonna make that happen at some point. Get together, maybe if we can plan something. But it's looking like the Dirt Obsession guys may come to an IO race in August. I'm not sure if they're all gonna come or just Chad, but he mentioned last year they wanted to do that one. I think he said he might have family in New York, so maybe the whole crew will come and race. So that would be a chance for us to meet up. Maybe Justin could make that trip happen. That'd be pretty cool. He could come check out an IO. He would love it. So, but at some point we'll do a meetup. We'll do a meetup. We're gonna try to make it happen with a bunch of people. I have a list. It's just just it'll happen someday. Well, Brewer Off Road, for your first race, I think you should just come into it and just run a C class for your age group. So, and if you do really good, then the next time you race, you can move up to B class. You know what I'm saying? Because the problem with if you run a higher class and let's just say you suck, you can't go back. You could, if you were going to run for points, you could petition to go back, but a lot of times they won't let you. Like for a GNCC, they probably won't let you, especially if it's AMA sanctioned. For a local series, non-AMA, you could move up and down, but I would just start and see if do the appropriate age class, C class, and then just your first time racing. You're gonna go out there just to have fun, see where you're at, and then if you do really really good and you feel like, hey, maybe I can run B class, or if you feel like, hey, I'll try B class, and you do really good, then you could go to A class. So I would just say start in C class and see where you land, and then maybe when you race again, you can move up or stay there. It doesn't matter. I started in C class. I wasn't a hero. Me and my buddies, it was funny because we were talking a lot of crap, like, oh, thinking we're all badass because we ride around for 10 minutes and then we stop and have a beer. We did our first race and we're like, we're gonna run A class because we're awesome. And when we rolled up, we saw all the people, were like, nope, we're gonna run C class. Thank God we did. I just like sharing my experiences, Jeremy. You know what I mean? Racing's fun. If you have a chance to go to a race and experience it, even just to watch it, I highly recommend it. It's awesome. Especially if you can get to a GNCC. If you can get to a GNCC, one of those, it's a huge production. It's awesome. Yeah, like I said, bro. So if you race B class your first time, and let's just say you're out of your league, you're doing crappy, you get last place, you may not be able to go back to C class. So the safest bet is to start off in C and see where you end up, and then if you do it again, you can make the decision if you want to go to B or stay in C, and just like that. So. Oh, Motor Wars, no kidding. Yeah, you always got to tweak the new shocks, and I get that. They're good shocks. I'm not preaching. Come on, you guys, Brewer flies in his trails. Come on, you guys see his videos. He looks just as fast as me. He rips over there. So, but racing, it's different because when you're riding around in your own local trails, you probably ride around for 15, 20 minutes, then you stop, you probably bullshit, maybe have a beer. That's what we do. And then you ride again. With racing, there's no breaks. That's the difference. So yeah, the air shocks are nice, but they're just too expensive to maintain. And if you break them, and they can break, so I had two break. The last 2 years I was on air shocks, I had two break the same year. I broke off that lower Schrader valve, which is the ride height, and it's just a heartbreaker, man. I'm like done with those things. I do love them because the way you can adjust them, I can dial those things in one shot. No, like boom. I know the air. I know the clickers. One shot. You don't got to send them out to be valved. But I will say these B&R springers, every set I've gotten, B&R has set them up perfectly every time. All I do is I just dial in my clickers, my rebound, my high and my low speed. I get my ride height set, and that's it. I do not touch them. And when I go to the motocross track, guys, I don't touch those things. I don't stiffen them up. I do not do anything. Those things handle the woods, and they can handle the motocross. That goes to show you just how good they are. Yeah, track. That's the thing. With racing too, the track gets beat up, so that plays a factor. Well, every racing series is different, but like for GNCC, quads go first. But depending on if you race the AM or the PM, if you race the PM like I do, you race after the morning quads, so they tear the hell out of the track, and then you got to race it. And the track is beat, guys. It's totally beat. At Niowa, the bikes race before us, and they beat the hell out of the track, and then we got to ride it. So it's physical. You guys know. Fat beer class. Yeah, right. I would be down. Like every time you come to the finish line, you got to drink a beer. That would be freaking awesome. That would be awesome. I want to slow down, guys. Like you know what I mean? I want to slow down. Like Nigel, they start off down south, so they start in South Carolina, then they go to Florida, then they go to Georgia, then they went back to South Carolina for 2 races, and then they went to Ohio today. The next race will be in PA, and then it'll be West Virginia, and then they went to Indiana too. They went to Indiana a couple races ago. Yeah, Brewer rips, man. That's why I want to ride with him. I just want to ride his trails. His trails look so friggin' awesome. But he rips. All those guys rips. Like, you guys, some of you guys think, oh, I'm so slow, but you guys, I watch the videos. You guys move along just fine. You know what I mean? Yeah, 10 minutes, right? I'm not gonna lie. The first race you do, it's gonna be a shock to your body. That next day, you're gonna be like, what the hell did I do? Because you're gonna be sore in places you've never felt in your entire life. Even me, I still get sore, but it's a soreness where it's like I went to the gym or I rode my bike. It's like like I worked out, and the next day I feel it. But I'm used to it. That's the thing. Because I've been doing it so long, I'm used to it, and I try to train ahead of time to be used to that. So I'm good. So Nigel, all you have to do is you need a tether switch. You go to whichever race series you want to go. You sign up. Some require an AMA membership. You can do that right at the track, and then you will sign up for your class. Some races have transponders. You will have to purchase one of those or rent them. GNCC, you can rent them. You can buy a day pass for AMA. You save a little bit of money. And that's pretty much it. You do all that. You go through tech. Some series do not have tech, but GNCC does. Basically, they just check your tether switch to make sure it works, and they check like your numbers, because when you do sign up, they give you numbers to put on your helmet and class stickers, so they know what class you're in. So they just make sure all that is good, and that's it. It's very easy. Oh, you heard back from? Oh, I told Jimmy about you, Brad. I texted him, and he said he was gonna get back to you. I know he's super swamped, so I told him. I'm like, hey man, like I get, and it's not just you. I get asked all the time, like, I need a wire harness. I'm like, dude, like, Jimmy, he's the guy, but like, Obviously, I can't give out his phone number. He just says contact me on Facebook, and that's what I do. But he's slammed. You got everyone's slammed. Yeah, definitely. Where are you from, Nigel? Where are you from? Yeah, he still has to make me another harness. I've been waiting months. You know what I mean? I probably won't see it till next year. You know what I mean? He gave me one. I wanted two, and he couldn't give me two. And I'm like, damn it, I need two. I know. Imagine if we could. Hey, Frankie, why can't we go to like Senior B? That would be fun, man. We would only have to do. We wouldn't have to. Well, actually, we probably would make the lead lap, but we could. We wouldn't have to try to. We could just chill and have fun. Oh, Nashville. Any of you guys know any races in Nashville or Texas in general, or close to Texas? Obviously, there's that series in Kentucky. That's probably not too far from Texas. There's a lot of racing in Georgia. The problem is, Nigel, you're going to have to travel. It's just the way it is. If you don't live in the state where the races are, you're going to have to travel. If you don't mind traveling, you have some good options. You have some options. Georgia has racing. South Carolina has racing. Florida has racing. They all have local series. And then GNCC comes to all those states as well. So you have some good options. Yeah, if you can check out GNCC schedule, they're not going anywhere down south now anymore. They're all up, they're north and west now. But just go to GNCC.com and you can check out their schedule. If you just search like XC racing, it may bring up any all the series or whatever. So there's definitely stuff around you if you don't mind traveling. Oh, Tennessee. Oh, I'm sorry. Tennessee, there's a series in Tennessee. Uh, I have a friend in Tennessee. I don't know what it's called, but I know there's one in Tennessee. So just search Tennessee XC Racing. It should come up. Nashville. That's right. I'm thinking Texas. I don't. Guys, I've been drinking. All right, you got to cut me some slack. Yeah, I remember my B class days. I had enjoyed those days. I definitely did. A class is tough. It's like Frank said. You got to work. You got to work the whole entire race. There's no stopping. There's no relaxing. You got to go. Yeah, there you go. Viking just hit it. Mid South. Yep. MSXC. That's right, Brewer. I had a guy last race at the Nio race, my buddy Ken. Another shout out to him if he might be watching. He brought me a whole bunch of moonshine, guys. I think me and the wife are gonna try some out tonight. He got me apple moonshine, orange moonshine, and I think a rum flavored moonshine. Or I don't know. He gave me 3 different ones. 250 B-Tar, that's cool. There you go. 1 hour from Nashville. Thanks, Chad. No, I'm a little more than 2. I am 4 beers in. They should do a just an old man's beer class. Like every lap you gotta drink a beer. We'd probably be puking, but it'd be fun. All right, so there's one in Kentucky that is dirt bikes only. That stinks. See, Nigel, you're all set now. Go get to one. I'm not sure, Brewer, but this guy's from New York, so I don't know if he made some of it. I think he made some of it. Or he has a friend that made it. That's all I know. One doesn't have any kind of label. One's just in a bottle, but 2 of them have labels. I'll have to check what it says on them after. Nice, Nigel. I'm going to keep at it. Slowly but surely. We'll grow it. It's taken... This year has been slow, man. It's frustrating, but I'm going to just keep plugging away at it. Whatever. I don't even care. That's crazy. 150 proof. Yeah, I wouldn't drink that before a race, that's for sure. After the race, if I'm hanging out, I'll drink a little bit. All right, guys, we're going to have to wrap this up in like 5 to 10 minutes. My phone battery is on like 10%, so I don't want it to die. So get those last comments in now if you want. If you got a question or anything, or if you want to say hi or whatever, get them in now. About 10 minutes, we're wrapping this up. Oh, that's awesome, man. You're a long ride for me, Brewer. That's like probably 1,000 miles. How far are you from Ironman Raceway, Brewer? Thanks again, Brad. We'll see you on the next one. Oh, that sucks, Tyler. I just ordered another piston kit just to have it because I was worried before I even tore down and washed my bike. I just ordered it Monday after that last race, just in case. And he told me 6 weeks, so I won't have that for 6 weeks, which it stinks. Oh, that's not. Oh, so then you're. All right, so you're a little closer for me. So Ironman is 1,000 miles one way for me. It's probably between 15 and 17 hours depending on traffic. You know what I mean? So that's a long drive. Florida's about the same. Florida at that Wild Boar, that's about the same miles. It's about 1,000 miles. Same thing, 17, 18 hours depending on traffic. Oh, you need the cylinder? What if you send your cylinder? Oh, so you don't have a cylinder? Could you send your cylinder out to like Millennium to get it replated? Oh, hey, Scott. Not a problem. We'll see you at one. I know I'll see you guys. Doc's shop. I use PowerMad, right direct from PowerMad. Later, Viking. Oh, it's got chunks? Yeah, that's not good. All right, well, scratch that then. Have you looked on like eBay, Muffs Motorsports, ATV Galaxy, Amazon, any of like the quad forums on Facebook? What do you do for work, Brewer? You travel for a living? What do you do? I don't mind the traveling. It's just, it's just a lot of driving. I ran GNCCs for 6 straight seasons traveling. About 25 to 30,000 miles just for that. So I did a lot of driving. Oh, you did find one? Tyler, you found one? Oh, nice, man. All right, boys, we're going to wrap this up. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for all the questions, the comments. Thanks for the donations. Much appreciated. You guys stay tuned. We're going to have a real-time tire and rim install video coming up probably on Monday. Like I said earlier in this video, we got our hypers in, we got our Recluse in. So we just did a tire install on the front and the rear, and then I'm going to do a separate tire balls video and then a separate Recluse install video. So those will all be coming up next week. Monday will be the first one, and then next week we have round 3. So that'll be some more videos for you guys. So as always, thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you guys soon. All right, so peace out.